Cannabis, drug or medicine. When you hear the word marijuana, what is the first thing you think of? Most tend to think of it as a gateway drug rather than a medicinal drug. When cannabis was first introduced to the New World in 1611, many uses for it were discovered. Today, studies have shown that cannabis can cure, treat, and assist in thousands of medical conditions. Recreational benefits can also be found in the plant. Cannabis's benefits come in an extreme variety, from boosting creativity to completely stopping seizures and even making paper and clothes. Cannabis was brought to the New World in 1545 by the Spanish and then later introduced to Jamestown in 1611. As the years continued on, the uses for cannabis began to grow. People began to replace cotton and over 5,000 other textiles. By 1890, cannabis was the top cash crop in America. Around 1910, many Mexicans immigrated to the U.S. using what they called marijuana recreationally. Newspapers were headlined Mexican Menace and claimed that Mexican men were going crazy from smoking marijuana and were raping and killing women and children. By 1937, 46 of the 48 states passed laws banning any form of cannabis use. The medicinal benefits that come from cannabis can range from helping mental conditions to stopping the spread of cancer. Just to give you an idea, cannabis can treat glaucoma, Crohn's disease, seizures, inflammation, epileptic seizures, anxiety, anorexia, depression, arthritis, PTSD, Dravet syndrome, concussions, and head traumas. It can also stop cancer from spreading, suppress nausea, which is commonly used in chemotherapy treatment, ease the pain of multiple sclerosis, lessen side effects from treating hepatitis C, and increase the treatment effectiveness, help calm the symptoms of lupus, soothe tremors for people with Parkinson's disease, and protect and heal the brain after strokes. It is common to hear that marijuana is an unhealthy drug, but studies have proven an increase in lung capacity, the slowing of progression of Alzheimer's disease, an increase in one's metabolism, the stopping or lessening of nightmares, and/or a stimulated appetite when smoking or ingesting cannabis. While 25 states have legalized the medicinal use of cannabis, only 4 states have legalized its recreational use. Cannabis may not be as beneficial recreationally, but it has shown an impact on stimulating senses and increasing creativity. Many artists in the music and art industries use cannabis to spark creativity for award-winning projects and boost their performances. Economically, cannabis could overall increase tax revenue and bring in a mass amount of profits, which can be used to better our communities and cities. Over $3.48 million in tax revenue was collected only in the first month of Oregon's legalization of the recreational use of cannabis. They have since used this money to clean up state parks, provide improved street signs, and even better their roads. If all 50 states were to legalize the complete use of cannabis in the first month alone, an estimated $1.4 billion in tax revenue would be collected. At the end of the day, it's important to remember the thousands of benefits that can come from cannabis. Millions of children and adults that live in one of the 25 states are relieved from pain and suffering every day and are now able to live normal lives because of the plant. Our communities can be maintained and improved thanks to the revenue being brought in from the sales of cannabis. Each day, studies and scientists continue to provide us with more benefits and uses of it. Each day, we are a step closer to being able to provide this form of treatment to people across the world.